Hi everyone, welcome back to BeRich. As expected, the Nvidia results are out and they're showing some spectacular numbers. And the market has, of course, reacted kindly to it, and the market ended positively yesterday. But I thought we should definitely have a discussion with Anand and take apart these numbers a little bit and deep dive into it and say, is it as rosy as they make it out to be, or is there something brewing more, and that we should be a little more cautious and not celebrate too early? You saw the results,
The
Anand.
results were good. The results were above market expectations. So basically, they have produced more chips and claimed to have sold more chips and booked a higher profit. And not only that, they have said that they will do better than what the market expects in the fourth quarter. And they say the demand for chips is very good. This is as expected because as more data farms are being built and more AI is being developed with so much capital expenditure, I thought it would beat expectations. The actual numbers don't match because there is no problem for me in Nvidia meeting its expectations. Basically, everybody is trying to be crazy and buying chips and building data farms and buying processing power. The question whether the AI bubble will break on Nvidia's earnings is irrelevant because as long as the bubble dream persists, what these guys are supplying is a pickaxe or the main drilling tool for the AI. So this sales is a will be the last indicator that AI has burst. What I'm more interested in finding out is what are the gains that AI is giving the
Guys are using this.
guys who are using it
Yeah.
and the
The gold
common
diggers, where they're finding gold or not.
whether the gold is being found or not. For that, we do not have a clear answer yet.
Yeah. Because, like you said, the big problem for Nvidia is 61% of their revenue comes just from four customers. If one of them slows down orders, the impact is going to be very violent on.
No, it is not the question. The four guys are being funded by Nvidia. I don't know
Yeah,
who are.
circular, yes. We did.
This is circular, so this is not it. The question is, what are the gains from AI, and are will consumers pay for AI? Second, if AI turns out to be successful, a lot of guys are going to lose jobs. Whether those who are losing jobs will go out of the consumption market. So, and therefore, the number of people available to pay more money for AI will be less. So, what is the use of AI? How will it affect the market? What is the benefit of AI is what has to be seen. I buy Nvidia chips, I set up a data farm. I should get an ROI.
Correct.
So,
Because another thing they're doing is they've spent $26 billion renting their own chips back.
the
So, like what you're saying, these numbers look really fancy on paper, but when you take it apart and see, because this is unusual and could signal demand outstripping supply in a way that distorts true revenue quality, because we really don't know, like you rightly said, what is the true revenue coming out of this whole.
they are financing their own chips. They are selling to four consumers. Whether those four consumers are making money, I don't know. What was very surprising for me is when Bing was integrated with ChatGPT, the revenue went up by only zero point 0.4.
Correct.
That means ChatGPT did not make a significant contribution to
The
Microsoft's revenue.
earnings, yeah.
It didn't jump. So, how much will Perplexity, how much will ChatGPT, how much will Anthropy give corporate earnings a boost is something we need to see.
And the strangest news, which really wasn't picked up by the media, social media, I didn't see it, was that Google has launched Gemini 3.0, and they've used most of the silicon used for Gemini 3.0 is their own in house chip, their own TPU they've used. They're not relying on so much of Nvidia, which is a
Keep
clear,
Google out,
yeah,
keep Apple out,
yeah.
right? I am only asking you what are the benefits. Suppose I'm a car maker like Ford. What are the advantages for Ford in AI? Are you seeing in the next 3 years that all cars will become driverless?
Correct.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah, because like you rightly said, the amount of integration that has to happen, investment that has to happen, infrastructure wise, and then the power demand for all this AI, the actual physical space required for all these data centers, it
All
just
that
throws
is,
up into a huge question.
yes, they are able to sell chips to four clients is the first step. That chips have to be put to use, and that AI code has to generate money. Is that happening? Nvidia's results don't answer that question. That's my simple point.
Correct. And that was reflecting in the market movement, if you saw. Initially, there was a burst of enthusiasm. First, as usual, before the results come, there's a dip. Then there's a burst of enthusiasm. Then we are back to where we were before the results were announced. Like Anand said, lots of questions seems to be left unanswered, which is, yeah, we are supplying pickaxes. Yes, we are supplying servers. Yes, we are giving data farms. But end of the day, these have to be used by businesses because it's a B2B. And the businesses have to finally come to a consumer who is willing to pay these kinds of prices and compounding growth for such a long foreseeable future, year after year, to kind of make the revenue streams which are required to pay down these debts these companies are piling on. Like we spoke about Oracle, we spoke about Meta, how they're taking on using special, vehicles to,
Autonomous vehicles.
yeah, to bring in all this money and funding in, and who's going to finance all this debt? And that is a big 60 million or $100 million, $100 billion question.
But what happened is in the previous quarter, somebody like Peter Thiel, who's supposed to be a very good investor,
Correct.
has sold his entire Nvidia stake. Peter Thiel is from PayPal mafia.
Yeah.
He's worked with Elon Musk. He's worked with. He's one of the early investors in Facebook. He has sold out his entire stake in Nvidia.
And I think Tesla also is sold out at the same
I
time.
don't know, but I don't know, but I did see that he sold out everything in
Yeah, and
Nvidia.
SoftBank also has liquidated his position entirely in Nvidia
Nvidia.
and moved it to something else, which is around 4.5, so 5 point odd billion
So
dollars.
what I'm trying to say is, couple of strong hands have moved out of Nvidia. I did not have any doubt that Nvidia's numbers will do well, but my question is only, what is the return on investment for those who are deploying AI? And if I am an AI manufacturer or AI producer, what am I going to get? When will ChatGPT be profitable? Is the question I have to ask.
Correct. So I hope that gave you some perspective. Yes, the Nvidia's results were great. Yes, the market reacted, but like Anand rightly saying, yeah, but where is the money? Everyone wants to now saying all investors are asking is show me the money, because enough of this hype, enough of this building up. But now, where is the actual revenue streams from to sustain this kind of market? So this is where we are at. Hope you found this video informative and interesting as always. Me and Anand will be here again tomorrow to talk about something more. Thank you for watching BeRich today.
Thank you for watching, BeRich.